the Charlotte Bobcats need to be completely reset. Hornets, Bobcats, whatever the hell they're called. The team is Charlotte. They used to be the Bobcats. They were terrible then. They're terrible now. They was terrible. They've been terrible since Larry Johnson. They need to just cut bait, cut the franchise, cut everything. It ain't working, right?
There's one person they need to keep, Eric Collins, their commentator.
I'm cool with that. You can keep a commentator. If that's the best part of your
He's
team,
the best person on the franchise and the
that's
whole
the best
organization.
part of your team is the commentator, then that tells
Yes.
you that I'm not incorrect with what I'm saying,
Ability,
right?
how do you do? Yes, that guy.
I will tell you that they've made some terrible draft picks repeatedly. When they put Michael Jordan in charge of player personnel, they messed up everything. I don't know if he was a GM, if he was a player coach, if he was an owner. I don't know what he was, but I know he made terrible mistakes, starting from Adam Morrison, moving on, right? And then when he was over there with the Wizards and playing for the Wizards, he was a bum playing for the Wizards. Not that this is here to bash Jordan, but you ask me who should be reset. It makes me think about Michael Jordan in that capacity. He was fantastic as a player. Should have never been in the position to judge player personnel. He's too hypercritical, and on top of that, he's not a good judge in that capacity. Outside of that, though, if that's NBA side, right? I think of all the teams, that's the team that comes to mind in NBA that needs to be just completely reset, taken down to the studs. If we went NFL, I might have gone. I could see what you had to say about the Browns. I think that's a really good point. I can see what you have to say about the Cowboys. That's a good point. My number one have to be reset to the studs, which I hate to say this because I actually like the hire of the coach before he got there, is the Jets. The Jets are horrendous. You know that they're the only team in NFL history that didn't get a single interception in the season?
None.
That is a wild statistic. The NFL has been around since before the 30s. They're the only team in the history of the NFL, including the 0-16 Lions, the 0-16 Browns, the 1-15 Browns right after that. The Browns were terrible for a long time. I'm sorry, Browns fans. Y'all just it's been rough for y'all. That's why I laugh at Steelers fans because they're like, we could be the Browns. Well, no, you can't. You don't want to be the Browns, right? So,
Mike, I gotta add something to your take.
Go ahead.
You know the Jets are so horrible that Oregon quarterback Dante Moore decided to go back for another year. He said, "I'm going for that NIL money. Bump you, Jets."
So can I share with you? I know we're about to talk about the draft probably here in a second, so I don't want to jump the gun there. But I'll tell you my hot take. Dante Moore going back to college is a mistake. And we'll talk about it in the draft section here in a section. But I think 100% it's a mistake. And I'm going to give you my reasons here in a second. But I'd say the Jets and the Charlotte Hornets, Bobcats, or Wonderligs, whatever the hell they're called nowadays, they need to be taken down to the studs and just start all over. The foundation needs to be removed. They tell you in the Bible, say, the foundation is removed. What would the righteous do? The righteous would get rid of the Jets and get rid of the Bobcats. That's all I got to say. But go ahead.